The Vanishing Vault, a cyber heist that fooled everyone. In the quiet town of Briar Ridge, where nothing extraordinary ever happened, the most brilliant crime in its history was about to unfold. It wasn't a masked robbery or a violent heist, but something far more sinister. It started with one man, the trusted bank manager, Daniel Whitmore, and ended in a trail of digital deception that left investigators questioning everything they thought they knew. Daniel Whitmore had spent 15 years managing Briar Ridge Federal Bank. He was reliable, trustworthy, and known for his meticulous nature. To the townspeople, he was more than a bank manager. He was the man who helped secure home loans, approved small business financing, and even volunteered at the local youth center. But on the morning of June 14th, everything changed. Cut to CCTV footage of the bank entrance. Daniel walking in at 7:30 a.m., just as he did every day. Then, at 7:45 a.m., the cameras glitch for exactly 2 minutes and 42 seconds. When they resume, Daniel is gone. His office is empty. His car remains parked outside. At first, employees assumed he had stepped out for coffee. But hours passed. Calls to his phone went straight to voicemail. By noon, his wife reported him missing. That's when police began to dig deeper, and what they found was something far more disturbing than a simple disappearance. Cut to Detective Mark Hensley, the lead investigator, looking at a board filled with photos, digital traces, and maps. Detective Hensley, interview clip. At first, we suspected a random act of violence, maybe an abduction, a carjacking gone wrong. But when we checked the bank systems, we realized this wasn't a crime of opportunity. It was a cybercrime, and it was personal. The bank's security logs revealed something chilling. Between 7:42 and 7:45 a.m., the exact window when Daniel vanished, someone accessed the bank's secure vault system from his office computer. Not physically, but digitally. A screen animation shows a flurry of transactions, unauthorized wire transfers, and offshore accounts opening within seconds. Within those 2 minutes and 42 seconds, over $12.3 million have been transferred into a series of untraceable cryptocurrency accounts. Cut to footage of stunned bank employees, whispering in shock. It was the perfect heist. No weapons, no getaway cars, no footprints. Investigators were convinced Daniel had masterminded the crime until they found something that shattered that theory. Show Daniel's car being towed out of a river 2 days later. Inside, his watch was still ticking, but Daniel was gone. No signs of struggle, no blood, no ransom note. Then, they received an anonymous tip that turned the case on its head. The call came from a disposable phone, pinged from 3 states away. The voice on the line, distorted but clear. Mysterious caller, audio distortion effect. You're looking in the wrong place. Daniel Whitmore wasn't the thief, he was the bait. With new pressure, investigators dug into Daniel's personal finances and found something shocking. He had no access to the stolen money, but his credentials had been used as the entry point. The real criminals, a highly skilled cyber gang that had been planning this for months. They had studied Daniel's movements, cloned his identity, and used deepfake technology to mimic his authorization codes. Cut to a side-by-side comparison of Daniel's real voice and a chillingly accurate AI-generated deepfake used in the bank's security logs. It was a 21st century crime, one that left Daniel's reputation in ruins, his whereabouts unknown, and the money irretrievable. 3 weeks later, in an abandoned warehouse 200 miles away, authorities made a grim discovery. A body, but when they ran DNA tests, it wasn't Daniel. Show a news clip. Authorities are now considering the possibility that Daniel Whitmore is alive, but whether he was a victim or an accomplice remains a mystery. To this day, the stolen $12.3 million has never been recovered. Daniel Whitmore was never found. And the only lead? A single phrase, scrawled onto a warehouse wall in red paint. Some debts can't be paid in money. What do you think happened to Daniel Whitmore? Was he an unwilling pawn in a larger scheme, or was his disappearance the final move in a perfect crime? Let us know your theories in the comments below. And don't forget